the thing is it brings the listener in more. Like what we want is we don't. There was this time period in radio where you wanted your radio show host to be like a god, like, oh, we are above everybody and you cannot come into our world and we are, we will entertain you and that sort of thing. We're untouchable. Whereas in now, and it's been, many decades in this style, we want to be personable. We want to be a style that whenever somebody is out at a restaurant, we did a remote at a restaurant the other day, and we want it to be where the listeners feel like they know everything about them. I mean, there was a point in time when I was doing radio in Huntsville that we would go out and people would go, oh, man, I remember you telling me, and they start asking me questions about the girl I was dating. I'm going, how do you know this? They're like, well, you talked about it on the air. And I'm like, okay, that's right. And here's the exact same way, except now it's instead of being in a top 40 market like I was and talking Taylor Swift and, Miley Cyrus and all this, I'm now talking sports. And so now we're at a remote and you want a guy to come up and just be like, do you seriously think this about my football team? Or do you really believe that, my baseball team's going to be able to do this? And that's what you want, is for the listener to feel like they can just walk up to you and feel like they've known you forever and you can sit there and hold a conversation.